Welcome to the Man of Recaps. This is Survivor Winners at War, Episode 6. Last week, Boston Rob was voted off the Green Tribe, and everyone there's having a party.
The Wicked Witch is dead, and we can do whatever we want now.
Having a unanimous vote against Boston Rob has actually really brought this Green Tribe together. Adam, though, is not so sure he's part of the group. He knows he's on the bottom if they have to go to Tribal again. Now, on the edge of extinction, Boston Rob is hanging out, reunited with his wife Amber. Tyson comes in with a new fire token challenge written on a giant log. It talks about turning over stones to find something hidden, so everyone walks around the island just turning over any stone they see. The other part of the clue, though, was about being at the right place at the right time, and it's Tyson who realizes it's talking about the tides. He finds the prize, but Rob's watching him, so Tyson sneakily pretends to pee, then grabs it when Rob's not looking. The advantage is an idol nullifier. He tries to sell it to Parvati, who says, yeah, I'll snap that up. So Tyson's got himself a fire token now. He checks out the menu. One token can buy you an advantage in the return challenge to get back in the game. But Tyson's kind of like, you know what I really want? A jar of peanut butter. Yes, Tyson is going ham on this peanut butter. Tyson's just loving life. Now it's time for the immunity challenge, and only the first place team wins immunity this week. Both other tribes are going to Tribal and voting someone out. This is a double elimination episode. For this challenge, they gotta grab huge bags of rice and then squeeze them through the narrow hole in the obstacle. Then they gotta cut them open to find the balls for a balance maze. This is very difficult, and in the end, it's a neck and neck between Nick on blue and Sophie on green. And Sophie gets it! Alright, immunity for Green Tribe. Yeah, this is huge for them. Both other tribes losing a member. If this green foursome can make it to the merge, they can take over the game. So with two people going home tonight, now the scrambling begins. We start on the blue tribe where the three boys have the advantage, and it's pretty obvious they're going for Parvati. Parvati goes to Wendell to see if he's willing to shake things up, and for the first time in the game, we get fire token bartering. Wendell's like, hey, how about you give me 2 fire tokens, I'll vote however you want. But the problem is, Parvati and Wendell don't trust each other at all, so it's like, well, I'm not gonna give you fire tokens, then you'll just vote me out. But Parvati tries to run with this. She goes to Nick, who's made no secret of the fact that he had a crush on her and really wants to work with her. She's like, hey, Wendell offered to turn on you guys for my fire tokens, so watch out for him. It really looks like the girls may have Nick convinced to turn on Wendell. Now to the red tribe. Toni, Sandra, Kim had the numbers over Jeremy and Denise. But it's a tenuous alliance. Toni doesn't really trust him. He wants to know for sure. Yeah, Toni built another spy shack, just like layered branches here near the water well where he can listen in. Problem is, with just the 5 of them, they all notice he's been missing for a while, and they know he's famous for building spy shacks near the water well, so they just don't go talk there. Denise and Jeremy both try to swing something, but it looks like the 3 are sticking together. In the end, they decide they'd rather keep Jeremy around. He's the perceived bigger threat, and so, can act as a shield for them. But Sandra is not so keen on this strategy. She doesn't want these big threats out there. She'd rather get rid of them now. Sandra has an immunity idol that she bought early on, and tonight's the last night she can use it. She's feeling very safe in her alliance, so rather than let it go to waste, she tries to sell it to Denise for 2 fire tokens. She's like, look, Denise, we're all voting for you tonight. If you play this idol, though, your vote will decide who goes home. Sandra's like, it's your choice between the guys, Toni and Jeremy. I'm okay with either. The benefit of this for Sandra, besides the fire tokens, is that theoretically Denise will vote for Toni. That's an ally Sandra is not very comfortable with. She wants him out of here anyway, so she secretly orchestrated Toni's blind side, but her hands are clean. Plus, because she saved Denise tonight, that'll be a strong ally for her moving forward. So it's time for 2 tribal councils. They show us the blue tribe first. Basically, the girls try to paint Wendell as a bad guy, and he does in fact come off as kind of a dick this episode. It seems having his ex-girlfriend on the tribe is messing with his mojo. It comes down to that Nick swing vote. Will he stay with the boys or go work with the girls? But he sticks with the boys, and Parvati is voted out. She had that idol nullifier, but it didn't help at all here. Gives her fire tokens to Michelle, and is off to the edge of extinction. Then it's time for the red tribe, and looks like Sandra's master plan is underway. She votes for Denise to keep up appearances, knowing that Denise is gonna play the idol she sold her. When Jeff brings out the votes, Denise plays Sandra's idol, negating all the votes against her. But then Denise plays another idol. Yeah, she had her own from before. She plays it to save her friend Jeremy, just in case. So the votes are all coming out Denise, and Denise is gonna vote Toni, so this was a masterful plan by Sandra. I guess there's only one way it could go wrong. If Denise votes for Sandra! Oh! What an epic backstab! The queen is taken down by her own arrogance. Just in Tribal, they were talking about who the big threats are, and Sandra was like, oh, Denise is not as big a threat. Well, Denise showed her she's in this game to win it. Plus, earlier Denise negotiated she'd give her 1 fire token now and 1 fire token after Tribal, so now she doesn't have to pay it. Sandra bequeaths the one fire token she just got to Yule, then Sandra is off to the edge of extinction. If you look at who's over there so far, it's a bunch of old school players. Early in the season, it seemed like the old school players might control the game, but the new schoolers have taken them all out. Where will it go from here? Find out next time on Survivor. Hit that subscribe button for more of the best recaps of TV and movies, and click the join button to support the channel and be a recap champion.